Simcoe-Grey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the acting Premier. Acting Premier, as you know, Ontario has been hit by a moderate to severe drought this year. Farmers are saying this drought is burning off their crops and their livelihoods. Recent rains have come too late to be of any help. For many farmers, the 2016 growing season will be a year to forget. Mr. Speaker, I know rural issues are rarely on this government's mind, but farmers feed cities. Will this government promise they won't turn their backs on our farmers? And what are you doing for those in need right now?
Thank you. Deputy Premier.
Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
Minister of the Environment and Climate Change.
Thanks very much, Mr. Speaker. I know my colleague, the Minister of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs, is working very hard with farmers right now. We are working on a number of assistance programs. I know he's been out meeting with them. There are significant, up to 20% reductions on electricity coming. We are working on offset programs. I have personally, on climate change, working with the OFA on offsets and assistance to farmers, probably been to over 50 farm visits now across Ontario, listening to farmers on the drought issues. We expect, as we do with our colleagues in Western Canada, that we are seeing permanent changes to our climate, which are going to affect weather patterns. The droughts and these unprecedented heat waves that all Ontarians are expecting are going to make the challenge of farming more difficult. Don McKay from the OFA is taking a leadership role right now.
Supplementary.
Again, to the acting Premier, summer rainfall is highly variable in Ontario. This is always the case. But this year, instead of some farmers getting a little and others a lot, it's been a case of some getting a little and others getting nothing. Beyond a lack of water, many crops have been set back by drought-related weed and insect infestations. The drought is making it tougher to fight weeds and insects, but your government is banning neonics, making it even tougher for farmers. So, Mr. Speaker, I ask, where is this government's support for farmers to deal with this drought, especially those whose insurance won't be covering the loss of both crops and livelihoods?
Thank you. Minister.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Speaker. As you know, we have a very strong range of business risk management programs to assist producers, including production insurance, the risk management program, and Agri-Invest. And I know my colleague, the Minister of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs, but we have been saying and preparing for a long time for this while the official opposition denied climate change was happening. We have known very much that both our farmers and people who work in forestry are going to start to experience and are unprecedented new patterns of weather. The jet stream alone that moves weather through Canada is already 20% slower than it used to be, and that dramatically is changing the length of rain. I did not hear the member opposite talk about climate change once or that. Our climate action plan, developed with the OFA, focuses on agriculture and resilience, for everything from greenhouses to resilient crops, and we are massively investing in those things.